Yo, it's your boy Miles Cunningham. Something just came across my mind. You know, it's crazy. All these new rules in society. Like women having the right to vote, having the right to work, child support laws, and it dawned on me that the reason why we have all of these rules in place is because the government got tired of saving women and children. The government got tired of footing the bill for women and children that were discarded by men who realized that they didn't need or want them anymore. Because if you think about the narrative, they love to make you think that as a man, you need a woman. Like that old saying, behind every great man, there's a strong woman and all that shit. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying this to downplay the importance of women. But what I'm trying to bring light to is the truth of the matter is that women actually need men way more than a man would ever need a woman. And this is not anything I'm not trying to be on no tit for tat, war of the sexes type of ideology or thought. What I'm telling you this. I'm talking about this so you can truly understand your importance as a man. Because what would happen is back in the day, before all of these rules, before women had the right to vote, before women had the right to work and all of these things, what would happen is a man would court a female, marry her, produce children with her. And then when she started to act up or lose her fucking mind like women often do, he would just be like, bitch, get the fuck out of here. You and them dusty ass kids, get the fuck out of here. I don't need you nagging me and fucking with my progress as a man. So he would straight up kick it to the curb. And sadly, a lot of times with the kids. And what would happen? The government would have to step in and save these women and children, or they would just end up in the gutter somewhere. And that's not good for a society. That's not good for a civilization. You see what I'm saying? And then so the government started realizing, damn, we got to make these dudes more responsible, because whenever they realize that they don't need a chick, or whenever a chick becomes too annoying and starts to, impede their progress as a man, he kicks it to the curb, and then we got to foot the bill. So we got to put some laws into place to save these women. We got to make sure that if they want a divorce, a man has to give her half and give her alimony so she can be taken care of. So we don't got to deal with it. We got to make sure that if they decide to get a divorce, the man got to pay child support to make sure the kids are taken care of. Because we, as a government, we can't save all of these women who usually end up losing their fucking mind, and then a man kicks them to the curb. You understand what I'm saying? So what happened is with all this technology that we got now, it's crazy, because a lot of people are realizing, with all of the conveniences of modern life, in a lot of ways, we don't need each other. Like a man to become great, he doesn't need that quote unquote strong woman standing behind him. You understand? Because with modern technology, you can order a maid, you can order a piece of ass, you can order food to come to your house every day, 3 meals a day. There are food delivery services. You understand what I'm saying? As far as companionship, we have, and I'm not supporting any of this. I'm just saying what is now. So it's like we have Facebook, we have all these social media networks where we have people to talk to, even if we're alone. So it's like the companionship and the need for that one-on-one relationship with a man or a woman, it also almost becomes obsolete. And that's where we're living in today. But the truth of the matter is, before all of this went down, it was the men who was realizing that we didn't need the women, and we kicked them to the curb. And the government was like, man, we got to do something to save these freaking women. We got to do something to save their ass, because they crazy. And as soon as a man realized they crazy and irrational and emotional and stupid, like, they kick their ass to the fucking curb, and we got to foot the bill. And we can't do that no more, because we got to use our government funds to advance the civilization and keep moving forward. So they put more responsibility into the man's hands, which is why we have so much divorce and women getting half and alimony, child support, all of these basic taxes on a man. But I say all that to say this. Think about all of these things when you're making your moves as a man. Think about your importance to civilization, your importance to the life of a female, to the life of a child, to the life of a family. I'm saying this to kind of remind you, to bring to light your importance as a man. No matter what they try to tell you, no matter how many times they try to talk about quote unquote toxic masculinity, they try to act like men are dumb and women are the smart ones. It's all it's a ruse. It's a falsehood. It's so far from the truth. It's actually disgusting. You as a man, you are the most important thing in this society, in this world. You have to come to terms with that. And what you do with that information is you carry yourself as such. You understand your importance, and you can use that to build your confidence. You can use that to help you to realize your purpose. You can use that to make your moves so you can make your mark on this world before you die. You have to understand your importance so you can really do what you need to do. Because too many of us, we have this outlook on life as if we're not validated by women or validated by the accompaniment of a female in a relationship or having sex or all of these different things, that we're somehow less than. And the truth is, you don't really need any of that stuff. You might want it, you might desire it, and that's cool, but you don't need it because you're a man. You're the reason for change. You're the reason for advancement. You're the reason for progress. You're the one with the logical mind, with the power to manifest things that are nothing to something, the intangibles that become tangible. Look through history. You're the reason for the discovery of electricity. You're the reason for all these advancements. You're the reason for pretty much every major advancement of society. You understand? And again, I'm not saying this to downplay the importance of a female. Females are definitely important. But with the way the society is these days, it's like everybody's setting shit up to take away the importance of a man, take away the importance of masculinity, make you feel like there's something wrong with you for having a desire and going after it, no matter what that desire is. Don't be fooled, bro. Don't be fooled. You are the most important thing in this world. You are the most important thing in this world, and you should carry yourself as such. And if there is something that you desire, you need not worry about what other people think, because as you can see, they're playing a game. They're playing a big farce. They're trying to minimize and downplay masculinity as if it's something wrong with it. Do you understand? So therefore, you really have to come back to the center. Use this information to come back to the center and realize how important you are. Realize that without you, these females were fucking being caught in a gutter. They had nothing. They had nothing going for them once a man left their lives. You understand? And honestly speaking now, if some shit were to go down, so if some shit was to go down, if AI was to fucking, nuke everything and fuck everything up, that's what we would be back to. Yo, the other day I'm sitting there watching that show on Netflix, that Cold Summer or some shit. And I'm thinking about all these apocalyptic, zombie shows, and I'm like, there is way there is way less rape than I would imagine in an apocalypse. Cause let's be real. Like, women walking around acting like they badass and all this shit. No, bitch, you would be getting beat up and raped. And again, I'm not saying this to promote any type of like negative shit toward females. I'm not saying this, but what I'm saying is there's truth and then there's truth. And niggas gotta really remember, don't forget that you're a man and you run this shit. You understand? Never forget that. No matter what they try to no matter what kind of wool they try to pull over your eyes, act like toxic. Look at what they did to the Hulk in Avengers, B. They turned this nigga into a fucking pussy ass nerd dude. Like, look at what they're really trying to do. Nothing is by accident. You got this new Terminator movie coming out and it's all chicks. And then the fucking bad guy Terminator is a little Mexican dude. Let's come on, guys. Come on. We can't let them fucking fool us. And again, women are important. They have their importance in the design of all things natural. Don't get me wrong. Women are very, very important. But I need men to understand who really runs the show and carry themselves as such. And that's why I'm saying this. So it's your boy, Mouse Cunningham. Like, share, subscribe. Check out the Bad Boy membership. Holla at your man, Mr. Lucario at Lucario Fan. And remember, stay grateful and the truth is inside you. Peace.